Hello? Can you hear me okay? All right. I'm Dr. Sylvia Rhue. Should I hold it?
It'll be better.
Okay. Thanks. I'm Dr. Sylvia Rhue. I'm the Director of Religious Affairs for the National Black Justice Coalition, which is a civil rights organization dedicated to empowering African American lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender people. The coalition works with our communities and our allies for social justice, equality, and an end to racism and homophobia. The National Black Justice Coalition envisions a world where all people are fully empowered to participate safely, openly, and honestly in family, faith, and community, regardless of race, sexual orientation, or gender identity or expression. I'm here to say that marriage equality is an African American issue. 14% of lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, and intersex Americans are African American. 45% of African American same-sex couples reported stable relationships of 5 years or longer in the United States Census. Several African American couples have been parties to the lawsuits seeking marriage equality in several states, including New Jersey. I'm so proud of my sister congregants at the Liberation and Truth Unity Fellowship Church in Newark, the Reverend Alicia Heath Toby and Sandra Toby Heath, who are plaintiffs in New Jersey's marriage lawsuit. And this is not the first time African Americans have been denied the ability to legally marry the person of our choice. Enslaved African Americans were once forbidden to marry. The discrimination was based on the racist argument that African Americans are incapable of love or commitment. When civil unions fail to work, like what is happening in New Jersey, it particularly harms the African American community. Employers are failing to recognize at least 1 in every 6 civil unions, according to the Garden State Equality statistics. Marriage is widely understood and accepted by our society, whereas civil unions are not. When employers fail to recognize civil unions as equal to marriage, the couples who get hurt the most are poor couples, and they are often African American couples who cannot afford the thousands of dollars to hire lawyers to draft documents like wills, health care proxies, and powers of attorney. And when employers fail to recognize civil unions as equal to marriage and deny health care benefits to civil union partners, there's a profound effect on those families' health care. And who among the families who can least afford cuts in their health care? African American families. Approximately 1 in 5 African Americans is currently without health insurance, some of whom are in same-sex relationships. Civil unions are separate and unequal. Equating the marriage equality movement with the African American civil rights movement does not diminish the unique struggles African Americans have faced. We don't need to establish a hierarchy of whose struggles are worse. New Jersey's law against discrimination stands equally strong in outlawing discrimination based on gender, race, religion, sexual orientation, or gender identity or expression, among many other factors. All of these forms of discrimination are problematic. In fact, arguments against same-sex marriage today are similar to those used to create and expand interracial marriage bans decades ago. And we need to remember that many members of the lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, and intersex community are members of the African American community. Some of our greatest African American civil rights leaders have been members of the LGBTI community, including the late Bayard Rustin, the trusted advisor to Dr. King, the late visionary writer Audre Lorde, James Baldwin, and Barbara Jordan. So the quest for marriage equality is part of the ongoing civil rights movement. Congressman John Lewis, who spoke at the 1963 March on Washington, has said, quote, "It is time to say forthrightly that the government's exclusion of our gay and lesbian brothers and sisters from marriage officially degrades them and their families. I have fought too hard and too long against discrimination based on race and color, not to stand up against discrimination based on sexual orientation," end quote.